I'll let you in on something. To the Bunko Squad or the Vice Squad, that license of yours may mean something. To the Homicide Bureau, it's just a scrap of paper.
A pretty expensive scrap of paper.
Well, I'll take that back. The license does carry certain obligations. Why didn't you report the body?
How did you find it?
Well, you know that call was no report.
Anything else on your mind?
If there was, you wouldn't be walking out that door.
I got it all down, Lieutenant.
Well, that's dandy. Now tear it up.
Let's talk.
Who are you?
I'm a guy who wants to talk. I'm lonely.
I gotta get out of here.
I wouldn't do that. Your friend upstairs might see it. Let's go up and join him. Maybe he's lonely, too.
This ain't your floor.
Elevator doors make noise. Come on, we'll walk down. I'm going in behind you, Jughead. Do whatever you think is smart.
It's me, Sharpie. Come on, open up.
I'm all ears. What's the paper chase about? Get started. We got a long night. After we talk, we clean the place up. Maybe you'd rather tell it to the cops. What is it about me you guys aren't afraid of? When you get to know me, I'm a very odious character.
Me too, Bailey. Girl once told me I was the most odious guy she ever met. Can you imagine that? Better just drop the canister on the floor. You shoot Herbie, I shoot you. Where'll that get us? Better just drop it. Car lights were on such a short time, we didn't think it meant anything.
What are we gonna do with him, Reno?
We'll take him where we can talk. Won't we, Herb?
He won't be any trouble.
Pretty smart trick getting off the wrong floor. Look, Herbie, the guy's coming, too.
I told you he would. Thanks for putting me to bed. I've been sick.
Lock the door, Sharpie. He wants to put in some overtime. You awake? You okay now? Where is she?
I wouldn't know. She's a missing person. That's why the guy hired me.
You're a bad liar, Toots. This picture's got no name on it, but you picked it out of 10 others. Where is she?
I saw a picture before I went up to Portland.
Fair enough. We'll settle for the name of your client. Don't be a hero, Bailey. You're going to tell us now or later. Why don't you tell us now and save yourself some teeth?
I'll talk to my client tomorrow. Maybe he'll see it your way.
Quit stalling, sweetheart. Let's have it. I've been waiting for you to try that. What took you so long? Come on, talk to me. Talk to me.
Okay. Okay. But I don't get it. Now, why is Keller looking for her now? Why didn't he look for her 6 years ago? She'd have been easy enough to find.
Are you gonna talk or shall I waltz you around some more?
All right. I'll make a deal. You tell me why he's looking for her, and I'll tell you who hired me.
Okay. Who hired you?
Why is he looking for her?
You see, boys, the guy's a fanatic. He won't talk to me.
Take it easy, Reno. You're trying to kill him? He's got to be in condition to talk.
The guy's a fanatic. You can't do nothing with fanatics. Fanatics won't talk. Put him on the bed.
Why don't we tie him up?
What do you suggest we tie him with?
Have we got any rope?
Guys, get out of ropes. Get Gracie up here. She'll give him a bromide. Tell her the guy thinks he's tough. You asked for this, chum. You give us the slip every time we try to follow you. You never carry anything in your pockets or anywhere else, for that matter, that'll tell us anything we want to know. And we'll just have to get it the hard way.
There he is, Gracie. Pretty, huh?
Is he out?
Like a string of Christmas lights.
Well, can't give him all this then. Might kill him. I'll give him half. That'll keep him out for the rest of the night. Probably for a week.
He has to talk to someone in the morning.
Don't worry about waking him up. I've got something for that, too.
How soon does it work?
Well, if he was wide awake, anywhere from 30 seconds to 2 minutes.
Swell. Let's get some chow.
You stay here with him.
I'm just going downstairs to rustle some
If
food.
he starts to turn blue, call me.
Come on, Herb.
Hey, what about me?
You heard what she said. Stay here.
But Reno.
All right, but be back here in 10 minutes and lock him in just in case.
morning.
Good morning.
Say, what's happened to you? Are you the drunk they told me was sleeping it off upstairs?
Yeah, that's me.
I must have been hearing things. I thought they said it was a gal.
When I drink, my voice gets high. It's a nice place you got here. What's it called again?
Just 733. They don't have names for places like this.
That's what you think. This coffee, Millie.
My name ain't Millie. Millie got fired. My name's Fanny.
Fanny, would you remember...
I hate people that call me that.
But you just said your name
My
was...
friends call me Jackie.
Well, Jackie, would you
I
remember...
said my friends call me Jackie. To you, I'm Miss Phipps.
Your name is Phipps.
Certainly. You know, you ought to learn how to get along with people. I see somebody socked you.
Miss Phipps, you're what I would call an observant woman.
Thanks.
I'll bet you remember a woman who came in here last Monday morning. She sat at the table by the door watching people come into the building.
How much do you bet?
5?
You lose. I don't remember.
Hello, Mr. B.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
Well, you're a sight, period.
Betty, would you remember a woman spending a lot of time at this table the other morning? She was dressed in black and kept watching the entrance.
Sure. She bought a 10-cent cup of coffee and gave me a $1 tip. She should come in more often.
Was she here long?
She must have been here for 2 hours, till a funny little man came in and they went away together.
A funny-looking little bald man?
Yes. What's this for?
You wouldn't understand.
Where have you been? They searched the whole office. What happened? And after all the money you spent on those jiu-jitsu lessons.
Get Johnson on the phone, will you?
How'd you like to have him in person?
Well, call this number. Ask for Keller. If that doesn't work, tell him you want Reno. And tell him it's important.
Where in the... What's the matter with your face?
You're just the man I wanted to see, Mr. Johnson. You've got to get your wife up here.
My wife? Why?
Because I'm dancing on a hot griddle, and she's going to get me off.
What's Jane got to do with it?
Everything. I think I know the answers now. I'll find out when I see Keller. One of the answers is that your wife killed Buster Buffin.
You're crazy. What right have you got to... What have you found out about her?
Practically nothing. Jane Brieger came down here in 1941 and sets herself up as Janie Joy, bubble dancer. But she's scared stiff. There's something riding her, something terrifying enough to drive her to kill.
Get to the point.
When I first talked to Buffin, it was a $40 job. Then he sees your wife, and inflation sets in. He wants big money.
How do you know he saw Jane?
Because he was a cagey little guy. Something I said or did led him to think there was more than $40 to be had from me. So he followed me when I left this place last Monday. He ran into your wife downstairs. I just checked on that.
And if Jane did kill him, what do you do?
Throw her to the cops. I can't dummy up on murder, even with you for a client.
Bailey, listen. You can't sell her out. If she did do it, you've got to give me time to get her a lawyer, to get a defense.
You mean an alibi? My neck's in that noose now, and I wasn't paid to stand in for murder. If you want to help her, get her down here.
You haven't proved a thing, Bailey. But Jane's gone. I drove home to take her to lunch. Her car was missing. A couple of bags and some clothes.
Well, that does it. It's out of my hands from now on. It's a police show from here on in. Homicide. Is Lieutenant Quint around? Tell him I've got some information for him. Bailey. Yeah.
Well, this is his girlfriend, Maisie. He'll be awful sore if you don't get hold of him. Yeah. Oh, is that so? I throw angles, they toss back curves. They never heard of Keller or Reno.
Did he say anything?
He just gave me that tip and said he wanted to see you. He looked mean.
All right, Eunice. Bring him out.
Thanks for seeing me, Miss Nestor.
Please excuse my appearance. I was sunbathing.
Don't let me interrupt.
Sit down.
Thanks.
Your name isn't really Kilroy, is it? How much is it going to cost to keep my being out there quiet? I can't pay you very much. At least, not at one time.
How much can you float this trip?
$1,000?
In cash. Honey, who lets you play house out here all by yourself?
Then you aren't here to blackmail me.
No, baby, but I should, just to teach you a lesson.
You really thought I had the grand, didn't you?
Was it fun?
You got out of character too soon.
What if I didn't like it when the sweet note turned sour?
This was for when I got bored with you. Now tell me how in blazes you got into that room.
Who owns the joint?
You still haven't told me how you got in there.
3 goons took me up. A jug-eared character named Sharpie, another named Herb, and a gorilla named Reno.
I've seen him around. Turned up a couple days ago.
Who turned them up?
I wouldn't know. I thought they just crawled out from under a rock.
But a man named Keller turned the rock over, right?
Let's get to the business at hand. Why did you want to see me?
I've got to talk to Keller. Now, I figured if you were important enough to take over a bedroom whenever you needed it, you might arrange it for me.
I'll give you the phone number. You can call the place yourself.
I tried that. They never heard of him.
Well, that seems to be that, doesn't it?
You know, I've been sitting here trying to think of a persuader for you, a way to get to you. But you seem to have everything you need.
I wouldn't be too sure of that.
Uh-huh. Well, thanks for your time, Irene.
The name's Boots. Where are you going?
733, I think they call it.
Didn't you get enough the first time?
That's one reason I'm going back.
I like a fighter.
Not me, baby. Soft hands.
Well, maybe I just like you. You didn't want my $1,000. I'm going out there at 7:30 tonight. Maybe I can put in a word for you.
Okay, if I think of a word, I'll let you know.